Hey dreamers, how are you? So today I have a special little video for you guys. By the fate of the gods, by the alignment of the stars, I was able to get my hands on a Nintendo Switch. And yeah, I figured I'd do an unboxing for you guys, ASMR style. For those of you kind of already interested in the console, I'm sure you've seen plenty of unboxings by now. But yeah, so when I went to the store, I picked up Zelda Breath of the Wild, of course. A Zelda Breath of the Wild themed protector screen protector. It's a matte screen protector for the actual Switch screen itself. There were some complaints from certain people that inserting the Switch into the dock was causing some screen scratching or scratches on the screen, so I decided to go ahead and pick up a screen protector just in case. And then I also picked up the strategy guide, mainly for the artwork inside of it. I remember my first Legend of Zelda game, or well, technically second, was Ocarina of Time, and I absolutely loved flipping through and paging through that specific strategy guide for it. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous book. If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you've ever had it. But yeah, so I decided to pick this up as well, so perhaps we can make a video flipping through this. I think that would be absolutely amazing. But yeah, let's go ahead and put these items to the side and go ahead and unbox the Switch itself. Nothing like the amazing sounds of an unboxing. Oh wow. So the actual Switch is like right there on top. I figured I'd have to dig deep into the layers in order to get to it. So here's the actual Switch here. And it's nice protective casing, kind of. We've got the lovely Switch logo right here. Wow. So it's been quite some time since I've had a Nintendo console. I think the last one that I owned was a 3DS. And I love that little thing. I had repurchased Ocarina of Time for that so that I could play that. And I had a ton of fun with that, but yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, there's your Switch console right there. Which let me put on the screen protector before I continue tapping that. Here are the little Joy-Cons. Hope you don't mind the background noise if you do hear any. It's about 6:30 in the morning and everyone's off to work, so yeah, it's gonna be a little bit noisy. So the button clicks feel pretty good. They don't feel too cheap or anything like that. And if you guys want me to, kind of explore the Switch more, in a future video. Definitely let me know in the comment section. We can have a dedicated video to, you know, button clicking, tapping on the actual Switch itself. So there's the other Joy-Con. What else is in here? So we do have the typical manuals. Here's what I'm assuming is the actual dock itself. Which is, it's got a very plasticky feel, but it feels quite sturdy. This is where you would insert the AC adapter, USB, and HDMI cable to go to your TV, and then you can conveniently cover it up, and it runs through this little hole over here, just to make it streamlined and look neat. And you've got 2 more USB ports right here on the side, and then yeah, just a kind of matte Switch logo there. So there's that. What else do we have here? We've got actual grips for the Joy-Cons themselves. So there's like a metal tract in it, which seem pretty sturdy, I guess. Huh. Put that over there. And then, let's see, we have the kind of base dock for the Joy-Cons. I didn't pick up a Pro controller, which was probably a giant mistake. I should have. I wish I would have, because I've been spending the past couple of days trying to find one. But I think this will suffice for now. But I've heard the Pro controller feels amazing in the hand, so once I do get my hands on that, perhaps I'll do a video as well. But yeah, so this is the standard dock here. Basically just turns the Joy-Cons into kind of a more of a controller feel that actually feels pretty decent. I've been watching other people's videos, as I've said earlier, other unboxing of that others have done, and you know, try to guesstimate what this would feel like in my hands, because I have pretty large fingers. But yeah, that actually feels pretty decent. I wouldn't say that's bad at all. Like, it feels like I'm holding a 3DS or something. Like, it's average, you know, like it feels good. But I'm excited to get my hands on a Pro controller at some point, because I hear that it's far superior than that. But again, if you don't want to spend the I think it's like $60 or $70 on the Pro controller, you can just go ahead and opt for this, and this comes in with the actual console itself, so this might be good enough for you. And then finally, we have the HDMI cable, the USB Type-C AC adapter. This console does take USB-C, which is a newer kind of connection, just connection to power on devices. So they've kind of adopted that technology, which is great because, you know, a lot of people have USB-C connectors nowadays, or just adapters in general. And I heard that it's recommended to not really use other USB-C or USB Type-C chargers for the actual Switch itself, for fear of possibly shorting out the device. So I'm going to be primarily using this one that comes with it. I know that you can buy another kind of Nintendo Nintendo created USB-C adapter for like on the go and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to pick up one of those as well, just to be safe, make sure I'm treating my device as good as possible. Because you know it's a brand new device. You want to do your best to treat it with respect. But yeah, so that was everything inside the Switch box. Again, this is the dock right here. Let's go ahead and place the actual Switch in the dock. That fits in pretty good. There's no like clicking sound for it, but you can feel the actual penetration of the connector into the Switch. So that's good. And yeah, so that's that. Let's go ahead and put the Joy-Cons on the actual Switch itself. So one thing that I've heard a lot of people were having issues with was these Joy-Cons and not properly taking them off of the dock or device. I'm actually going to hold this in front just because it kind of blends in with my shirt. But there are these two buttons on the back of the Joy-Cons that you're supposed to press. And I'm sure this is all said in the instructions too, but you know, most people don't really take the time to read the instructions, right? But yeah, you're supposed to click the button on the Joy-Con and then remove it from the actual track. Some people were, I guess, just pulling it off, trying to pull it off and neglecting this button right here, causing jamming issues and other horrendous problems. But yeah, there is a right and wrong way to put these Joy-Cons on. So I have the Switch facing how I would normally face it. The positive is going to go on the right. So let's go. That's a nice little click there, as everyone else has confirmed. Here's the other one. So that's the Switch fully done up with the Joy-Cons connected. And there you go. Feels pretty good. It's got these little grooves right here on the at the bottom of the trigger, so that you can kind of rest your fingers on. It feels pretty nice in hands. It's a pretty big device. It's still not as big as like. I mean, it's definitely bigger than a 3DS, that's for sure. But it's actually bigger than PlayStation Portable, which is another kind of handheld console that I used to have, which is one of my favorites actually. But yeah, the actual joysticks you can click in, which is neat. But yeah, it feels pretty good in the hands. It's actually like really lightweight. It's got some weight to it, but it's lightweight enough not to feel heavy in hands. I don't foresee this getting extremely heavy, during prolonged periods of gaming. Like if I'm laying on my bed or something like that and just playing with it, I think it's pretty good. But yeah, so that's the Switch itself. Obviously we have Zelda Breath of the Wild here. So we can go ahead and open that up real quick before my laptop battery dies. Please don't die. Let's see, get this plastic off. That lovely smell of a fresh game is the most amazing thing ever. So inside the actual box itself there's no game manual or anything. It's literally just the actual device or game itself. It's actually quite small. Well, compared to my hands at least. I hear that Nintendo did a thing, for those of you who don't know, where they coated this small little chip with some type of thing, toxin or some sort. It's not a toxin, but some sort of coating that will prevent small children from putting it into their mouths. So like if they put it in their mouths, it's supposed to like have like a negative kind of taste to it, and so it's supposed to deter them from eating it, which I think is brilliant. I'll give it a taste test towards the end, just in case it's like that horrible that I cannot continue to talk. But yeah, that's the game. It just goes into the actual Switch right here at the top. So that's pretty neat. Oh, one other thing. The Switch has a little stand on it as well, to kind of help keep it upright. Say you're on an airplane or something like that, or you just, sitting at a table and you want to watch something on it, or, play with the Joy-Cons off and just have it at a further distance from you. Feels pretty good. I would have, like many others, have liked to have two of these. I think aesthetically it would have been perfectly fine. Just for a sturdier kind of feel, but that's not bad. The Switch isn't, super weighty on one side as to allow it to tip over easily, but I can see how that could potentially be a problem, but it's not too bad. And then, I have the screen protector here, which I'm probably going to go ahead and put on later for the sake of timing. And then, of course, we have that the guidebook, the collector's edition guide for the game that we can eventually go through later. But so that is the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to be playing it on stream this week. But if you're watching this after the fact, check the description box below for my online schedule when I show when I'm streaming and doing all fun stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to be playing Zelda Breath of the Wild a lot, and I'm looking forward to getting into that. But yeah, if you guys want to see any more videos with the Switch, button clicking, stuff like that, ASMR style videos, or gameplay videos, actually, I'll probably do an ASMR kind of gameplay with Zelda. Just let me know in the description box below. I'll try to record a video for those things if you guys want it. So I hope you enjoyed this little ASMR style unboxing. I hope you guys have an awesome day. I love you. I hope you take care. And as always, keep dreaming. Let's do a little taste test. I don't taste anything.
Driving up.
Am I immune to it? Oh, yeah, nope.
That cream, pure vanilla.
That's,
Sweetener. That's a 10.
yeah.